As Balboa Park looks towards its next 100 years as the heart of San Diego, a new report says it needs about $500 million in upgrades just to stay as nice as it looks right now. I spoke with the people behind that study. They tell me it's going to take money from a combination of sources to keep the crown jewel of San Diego shining.
It's beautiful, it's well maintained.
Don Liddell is on his way to the San Diego History Center, one of his favorite spots at Balboa Park.
I come over here frequently because it has so much to offer.
But at more than 100 years old, this park also has a few cracks and some other signs that this jewel of a park has lost a little luster.
If you look behind, underneath, you see cracks as you walk past the buildings along the foundations, and you know that behind that crack there's some work that could be done.
Right there in that column right there, you can see the decay.
It's the stuff that Tad Parson sees every time he goes to the park. Parson is the president of the Burnham Center for Community Advancement, which just released this report, preparing for Balboa Park's next 100 years. He gave me a walking tour of the hidden problems the study found.
So if you think about drainage, facades, structural integrity, plumbing, electrical, all the non-sexy stuff, which is harder to fund.
According to the study, the park needs $444 million worth of work on essential systems that will become obsolete by 2036.
What was built decades ago to serve the park now is outdated, and it just needs to be revisited, updated.
That's not to say the city's neglecting the park. Even while we visited this month, crews were working on new planters and landscaping. A recent windstorm led to a massive effort to remove downed trees and identify others at risk.
El Día de Casa de México en la ciudad de San Diego.
9 new houses at the international colleges, like the House of Mexico, have been built and opened in the last few years. And ABC 10 News highlighted work on a handful of other projects completed during the pandemic, including a new plaza in front of the Air and Space Museum, a new deck around the Moreton Bay Fig Tree, upgrades to the historic carousel, and the ongoing restoration of the Botanic Garden building. But Parson calls those projects cosmetic and adds they don't get to the core of aging infrastructure, which could decimate the park's beauty if it's not fixed.
It seems fine, but if we don't hurry up and do something, we're going to be in trouble and lose this asset.
That's why the Burnham Center's study identified 7 recommendations to raise that $444 million over the next decade. A revenue measure, like a sales or parcel tax or bond that the public could approve in an election. A commitment from the city to dedicate some of the current or future hotel taxes to the park. Increased fundraising by nonprofits. Creating a property business improvement district to manage park issues. More commercial activity in the park, like restaurants, shopping, or other activities that could raise money through rent, taxes, or both. An oversight committee to manage funding, construction, and more, and creating a separate cabinet-level department that deals specifically with the park on a city level.
We still consider Balboa Park our crown jewel.
I showed those ideas to City Council member Stephen Whitburn, whose district includes Balboa Park. He says it's time to set the stage for Balboa Park's next century.
And if we want to keep Balboa Park as the crown jewel that we know that it is, we've got to invest in taking care of the park, and we've got to make sure that we're doing that in an efficient and effective manner.
The study doesn't offer conclusions. Instead, it's billed as a starting point for broader conversations. Parson points out the park generates more economic impact every year than a Super Bowl.
If we lose this asset, we lose so much of what is San Diego, and that we can't let that happen. It's too important to fail.
He hopes this study is the start of a reinvestment by the city, the people who live here, and the people who love Balboa Park. People like Dawn, who will keep coming and enjoying its beauty.
It's got everything you could ever really hope for in a park.
Cracks and all.
Yeah, go ahead.
Special thanks really quickly to Luella Mata, our editor, who cobbled all of that together, Lyle McCarty and Steve Royce, who helped me shoot that story. The way they explained it to me, I think a good way to look at this is think about a car. You can do all the body work, make it look pretty, get it detailed, but it's the engine that really matters.
Yeah.
And that's what they say is kind of wrong with Balboa Park right now. We've got all these beautiful things. We need to do a little engine work now.
Yeah, the inside, you don't want that to rot. And it is such a unique space, you guys, in terms of cities in this country, that we need to maintain it because it's special.
One of the things they looked at for this study, what was other cities do with their parks, places like Hyde Park in Chicago, St. Louis, Central Park, obviously, other cities with big parks like that, how they take care of it to maybe get some of those ideas here.
Yeah.